Hey, we're jamming. Hey. Hi. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Carrie segment. Yes, we are cooking. It's Monday. Happy Monday to you. Like, hold on. I don't know if y'all can see me. I don't know if y'all had a day like I had a day, but look, if any other day that you felt like you needed a drink, this would be the day. I'm being serious. It's been a little stressful day. That's all right. We done made it through. So, okay, I'll try to make sure y'all can hear me. So I do want to say, y'all hear my little music? Trying to get myself warmed up. Hey, all right. Hey, Zoom people, welcome. I know we already partied. They didn't get a chance to hear the music. Anytime that you're jamming with the music, you feel a little bit better than the cooking because everything works out like it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to switch all up a little bit. Hope you can see it. If you can't, well, let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can party with the music the whole time because one of them social media may be like, oh no, oh, there's copyright infringement. So we're not gonna do that. We don't want any copyright infringement today. All right, so welcome to the Cooking with V segment. I appreciate you guys coming on. Yes, y'all ready? I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay, so we are making Florentine Spaghetti Squash. It is Italian day. Oh, can y'all see that? Okay, I'll turn it back. Push it back a little bit. Hold on. I got too much. There we go. So y'all can see. All right, so it is Italian day. So hopefully you have your spaghetti squash, right? So we're gonna go ahead and start off with this. Go ahead and turn that oven on because you know it's gonna take a minute for it to preheat. Because that's the first thing we gotta do is to put this in the oven. Just throw it in there just like this. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right, so put it on. Don't want to do 400 or 425. Let's just do 425. We don't want to take all day. Do 425. Heat your oven to 425. Go ahead and wash your squash out. I know you're not eating it outside. I mean, I know that. But still, wash it out. All right. Take our little sticker off. Let's go rinse. Now we got a couple things we need to rinse. But first, let's go ahead and do this and then we can do the rest because this takes the longest. All right. Let's go ahead and rinse it all off. Yeah. This is gonna be a good squash. This is gonna be a wonderful spaghetti. You know why? Because this spaghetti took the time to grow for us. Oh, thank you. It took the time to provide nourishment for our body. Oh, thank you. So now, usually when I cut the spaghetti squash, sometimes I cut it long ways. So it can kind of be like that. But this time I think I'm gonna be a little fancy. I'm gonna cut it this way. We're gonna cut it in half. So if yours is not as big as mine, it's okay. However you want to cut it. So I'm cutting it this way, but if you prefer to cut it that way, help yourself. Each to his own. Now be careful because sometimes these things they're a little hard to cut. Sometimes. Can't tell. Yeah. I'm a little weak. And I'm a little weakling too, so it don't take much. All right. Now we can break her right on. You hear us snapping? You hear us snapping? Sound like a watermelon, don't it? Ta-da! Woo-hoo. Now you're like, uh. Ooh, good. All right. Now, this is what you're going to do. Get you a spoon. Good old strong tablespoon. And go ahead and get your guts out. Just take some of that out because you don't need the seed part. The only reason you don't need the seeds is to plant them in your garden. Okay. See, some big old seeds. You don't need them seeds for later. Plant them in the garden. She's gonna be good to go. So I'm gonna put this. I have a paper towel over here ready for my seeds. I'm gonna put my seeds over here so they can dry out. And then they'll be ready to go. All right, so do that on both sides. Do that on both sides. Now don't strain it too much because you're gonna take out some of the actual meat in there. So just take out the seeds. Okay, it kind of look like that. All right, do the other one. Mm-hmm. Yours, yours is hard to cut. I know they could be, and to be honest, some spaghetti squash come bigger than this, and they can be really hard to cut. So I got a small one, so I don't get too happy with it. All right, I got 3 more seeds in there. Now I never ate the seeds, so don't get to saying, "Oh, what happens if you eat seeds?" I don't know. I don't know. All right. So everybody good? Good. They look like that. All right. Now you're gonna take your olive oil. Get you some olive oil. I don't mean to sit there right in front of the camera like, but yeah, some olive oil, some seasonings, whatever seasonings you want to put. I get a little picky about mine sometimes. So don't put too much on there because you still got other stuff to do. So in the meantime, you got your pan. Here come Mr. Razor. Y'all hear that noise? We got your pan, good old faithful. And we're going to put her on here, and then we're going to turn her upside down like that. Oh, geez, that was loud. Sorry. All right, so go ahead and get her seasoned. You can put a little garlic pepper on there. You can put some more garlic pepper on there. Put some 21 seasoning. Right? And drizzle some olive oil all through it. Y'all. Perfect. And then maybe just a little bit of some Cajun seasoning. Maybe just a little bit. You put your own seasoning on there. All right. So now you're gonna turn her over just like that. And you should have enough oil at the bottom. If you don't, then just kind of drizzle it at the bottom so it won't be burning. Now, when your oven is ready, then you can pop her in the oven. All right, so you gotta fit just like that. We good. All right. So now, while the oven gets to preheating, now we're gonna move on to our special stuff. So what you should have first, you got your spinach. You got you some spinach. I'm cheating today because I got my little already prepared crushed garlic. But if you got the real garlic, trust me, I got some real garlic sitting right over here. Yeah, don't judge me. All right. Then I just added some bell pepper because sometimes you want a little bit more color to it. And then we have our tomatoes, right? We got the green onion. We got some mozzarella. Yes. I've never tried this brand, so I'm gonna try this as Target brand. I'm always at Target. But anyway, so you're gonna try this Target brand. I got some Parmesan. Follow my heart. Pretty good. Some coconut cream. Yes. Coconut cream is the favorite. Now, I wanted to show you this because some people may not want to cook with um, the real squash like this. So if you go to Trader Joe's, look, I'm always throwing a plug out there. If you go to Trader Joe's, they have this in a box. So it's pretty much spaghetti squash in a box. Real easy to make. Doesn't take long to put it in a little pot, boil it, and there you go. So it's easy. So if you don't feel like doing this, you don't have time to heat the oven and wait for so many minutes for it to cook, grab your box. I don't know if they sell this at any other store besides Trader Joe's, so I can't say that. But if you see it at the store, go ahead and grab it. It'll be easy for you to make. All right. All right, so here we go. Now one thing that I did put on there was the feta cheese. And I said vegan. I couldn't seem to find that for nothing. So it's okay if you don't have it. But I did buy some cream cheese. It's not the same as feta cheese, but we only use just a little dab. Some cream cheese. So our cousin, Mioka, she's pretty good. And then our auntie, y'all know Tabitha Brown came out with some stuff, right? Y'all know that. Okay, we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna see which one I want to put in there. Y'all know I have to experiment a little bit. All right. So first thing we're gonna do while our oven is almost ready, when yours get to beeping, probably when mine gets beeping, we're gonna wash off some of this spinach. Remember, even though it says it's pre-wash, what we do, we rewash. Okay, remember that. Even though it says pre-wash, we rewash. Now we ain't trusting all that. All right, so let's go ahead and rinse off some of this. And I'm only gonna rinse off a handful instead of the whole bag, because then I'll take it all back. I'm only gonna put a good handful in the little strainer here. Uh-oh. Some of them want to jump out and say hi. Now you know when you cook spinach, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like that. That's all you wrote. All right. So I got a good half of the spinach. Okay. We're gonna go and rinse these off. And then in the meantime, let me get them all prepared so we can all rinse at the same time. Get my little green onions out. Let's say probably about 2. Yeah. Well, depending on how big they are, maybe 3, maybe 4. You never go wrong with too much onion. You at home, ain't nobody worry about your breath. So get you some onions. Rinse off my bell pepper. We're probably gonna use all of that. And then the tomato. All right, rinse these on off. Now, one thing that I'm thinking about doing, that is so loud. One thing that I'm thinking about doing is roasting these tomatoes. I think that'll sound good. What y'all think? What you think, Zoom people? I need to stop calling y'all Zoom people. Ooh, she ready. What you think? Should we roast these? I think we should roast them. Hey, all right. Our oven is singing and it's saying, "I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to cook." All right. Let's go rinse these off. Y'all let me know. Should we roast these or just put them in there? Roast or put them in there? All right. Decisions. So I see somebody said roasted. Yes. You can never go wrong with some roasted vegetables. I'm just saying. You never go wrong with some roasted vegetables. All right, got them all rinsed off. You're good to go. Now I'm hoping I don't move too fast, because sometimes with that spaghetti squash, it might take a minute. Hey, Romy. All right, so we got everything prepared. Everything rinsed off and ready to go. go ahead and rinse your can. You know, remember I was telling y'all about rinsing your cans because you don't want to just open your cans. You need to rinse these off. And all kinds of things crawling on top of cans. If you didn't know, I'm gonna need you to go Google that. But anyway, let's rinse that all off. Good thing I don't have to use a can opener because it has a pull top on it. So that's gonna help me. And then lastly, I didn't show y'all the nutritional yeast. So I only have a little bit of this, and I already prayed over it and said I hope that God spread this nutritional yeast like He multiplied the fish and the 5 loaves of bread. I didn't get any more, so we gonna see if I can make it on this. All right. So let's get the cutting. Let's get the cutting and chopping up some things. Oh, what did y'all say about the tomatoes? Let me see. Zoom, what you say? You said try roast? Okay. We can put them in there. Ooh, and that's this one hot too. Let me move it to the top shelf before it starts. Boiling, y'all hear that? Ooh, it's hot up in here. All right, here we go. So let's chop up our little onions. Get some of these prepared. I think everybody can see. I'm hoping y'all can see. Sometimes you don't realize you can't see till after the fact. Well, I'll make it do what it do. All right, so let's get to chopping our onion. Save your little ends. Save these and put it in just a bitty water, and it'll regrow. That's a tip for you. That comes for free. Put in a little bit of water, and it'll regrow, and then you can put it outside in some dirt and make you some brand new, fresh green onions. Green onions are not that expensive right now, but still want to regrow your plants. You know, we're gonna have a garden today. Not today, but this year. Because I know y'all know food is high. What? Yes, you're gonna have a garden. Yes, you need to get you a garden because this year food is high. I mean, food was high year before last and the year before that. But it really helps to have a garden where you can grow your own food and vegetables. Sometimes I feel like we appreciate food more when we do that. I may be wrong, but I feel like you do. All right, well, let's scoot Mr. Onion over here to the side. Come back to that later. All right. Now, if we're gonna roast our tomatoes, water's still dripping. It doesn't take long to roast tomatoes, so we're gonna wait for that for a little bit. Now, if you have a regular onion, I want you to. I know it's not an onion. I'll be like, girl, it's not an onion. I know it's not an onion. But anyways, if you have a regular onion, because I added this to my list, then go ahead and cut you up some onions if you want. If not, then prepare your tomatoes for next. Now, keep the seeds to the bell peppers. You see all them seeds? Those are all plants. Yep. You see them all? You see them? Look at that. Those are all plants. They can help reproduce your garden. What did you say? Oh, garden fresh is the best. It is. It really is. It makes a difference. I think it was year before last. I had a lot of tomatoes, and I was just so excited, like, ooh, these tomatoes. And when you actually grow your own food, you realize how long it lasts without, pesticides and all that other stuff. Makes a difference. All right, so my little strips that I'm making for this bell pepper, I'm just making some strips like that. And you don't need a lot unless you want some bell pepper. Bell peppers are good in a pasta. It really does. To me, I don't know about you. What do you guys like in a pasta? Let me know. Talk to you, girl. Now don't come on here and say cheese. We know everybody. We know everybody like cheese in a pasta, but what do you like? What's your favorite thing in a pasta? Let's see what the people say. Okay, I'm only gonna cut one more piece because I don't want to make a whole lot. We can use the rest of this for some salad. Put that to the side. All right, now with the spinach, we won't need to do anything to the spinach because it doesn't need to be chopped. Trust me, this little buddy don't have much much left on it. All right, so for the tomatoes, I'm thinking about cutting, not dicing them, but cutting them in half at least. Let's cut them in half just a little bit, and then we can add them to our mixture. Now, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. I might turn my music back on. Do, 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 do. Ooh, okay. Now, I didn't, one thing I forgot to do was to set the timer, but sorry. I forgot to set the timer of how long I had the spaghetti squash in it because it takes a good 35 to 40 minutes for it to cook. All right, I'm gonna save the rest of my tomatoes. So just for these little bits, we're gonna cut in half. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so with the nutritional yeast, that comes later when you add it to the cream, to the coconut cream. Yep. Yep, that's a great question. So is that what are you gonna use the coconut cream for? So that's a good question. I mean, not the coconut cream, but nutritional yeast, sorry. Now, for somebody that does not like coconut, I'm always buying coconut cream, coconut milk, coconut water, but I do not eat coconut by itself. Oh no. How y'all said, get somebody else to do it. I ain't gonna do that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it looks stringy. I'm not for sure. Or is it the taste? I'm not for sure. But I cannot do just regular coconut. Y'all here run me over and trying to bark. All right. So I think when we put these tomatoes in the oven, I know y'all seen that TikTok that went viral about the what is it called? Feta pasta. Is it feta pasta? I haven't forgot the name of it. But they take a container, a bowl, and not a bowl, but a little square container, and they put the tomatoes in the middle and the feta cheese in the top, in the middle, and then put some little oil and seasoning on it, and then put it in the oven, and then all of a sudden you just Ooh, everything melted. And then put your stuff on. Yeah. So I tried that one time with feta cheese because I never really was a fan of feta cheese, but um, it was real tangy to me, like very tangy. And I said, okay, so I had to add some more stuff to it. Romeo, are you whining? What's the deal, buddy? All right. So now you have your tomatoes all cut up and they're ready. So get a itty bitty onion if you have a little onion. But I think even though we're gonna roast this, I think she needs some onion to go with her. Let's not treat her like a stepchild. We're gonna do her right. So hold on 2 seconds. And Romeo, why are you whining? I tell you, between you and Reggie, y'all just pick the day. Pick the day, any day, any day. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it when she's cooking. Yes, that sounds like a wonderful idea. All right, don't forget to what we do with the onion when we peel it, rinse it off. You hope. While we rinse it off, to um make sure we're not burning our eyes. That's why. All right. So this is a real little onion. I'm just cutting it this way because I don't need much of it. Well, I'm gonna need all of it, but Romeo, not today. Not today. All right. So now we got a little bit of onion to roast with the tomato. So get you a little pan. If you got a little circle one, that would help. Let me try to find it. Let's see if I have one. That's a good question. I know I have one, but oh, there you go. Good old faithful right here. Yep, good old faithful. Been holding on for all this life. All right, so we're gonna roast the pan. I mean, roast the pan. Roast the tomatoes. We're gonna roast the tomatoes. Put all your tomatoes in there, and then put all your onions in there. Now have them come loose. The little piece do not want to come loose there. There we go. Ain't nothing about it. I know. I'm gonna think about you. There we go. All right. So now we have the onions. Them little pieces don't want to get in there. Y'all see that? Now we have the onions, uh, tomatoes, all together. Add you really shouldn't need to put any more oil on it, but eh, we'll add a little bit. But I also want you to add some, let's see, what kind of seasoning? You have some basil or rosemary. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Even Romeo agreeing. Yep. Some basil and rosemary. And then that was one other seasoning I was going to try to put on there. If I can find it. I hope I didn't use it all. Oh, because I'm going to be upset. Let me see. And I got it from Trader Joe's. Oh yeah. If you don't stop, You're gonna get in trouble on live on live TV. Okay, I don't feel it up here. Darn it. Okay, maybe it's down here. Let me look on the spot. One more place. One more place. I do have a season. Don't. Yeah, y'all know we have a season. Oh, there she is, Miss America. Oh. All right. So this season, I usually anytime I'm making some kind of pasta stuff, I usually use. It's really good. Can y'all see that? Yeah, that's it. Y'all know who that's from, right? Trader Joe's. I know. I know. I need to stop going to Trader Joe's. But this season is really good. Look at all them herbs. Look at that. Take a look. Take a look at them herbs. Y'all see them herbs? Woo. And it smells good too. All right, so sprinkle that on your tomatoes and your onions. I know you don't have any, but let me tell you what's in here. You can use some. So it has some. I can't even see. Oh, there. Chili peppers, some parsley flakes, red crushed peppers, rosemary. So if you got some rosemary, throw that in there. A little bit of sage leaves, some sea salt, onions, and minced garlic. That's all this is. See? I know you can make it yourself. All right. So now we got this. So let's put this, put a little bit of oil on it, just a little bit. That's it. Because you want it to roast. As a matter of fact, I may put them bell peppers in that too. Let me see. Do I want to put them bell peppers in? Let's just go ahead and throw them in. Just because. Yep. How Tabitha say, like so, like that. Like so, like that. All right. Now since I added some most, I add some stuff in there. There you go. What'd you say? Oh, here we go. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, throw these in the oven. Let them roast. Now, it's time for the magic potion. We're gonna leave our garlic there. Not garlic, onions. And Romeo, y'all want a new dog? All right, so get your pan. Get ready to mix our garlic, our spinach, and our coconut cream all together. But we're not, well, slowly but surely. Yes. You said don't what? Don't let it burn. Oh, it's not gonna burn. But you know when you have some roasted vegetables, sometimes you want a little char to it. All right, so we already took care of our coconut cream by rinsing that off. So go ahead and open that on up. If you stirred it up like I did, now you just have to stir them up. But sometimes it gets a little. That cream be like right there. Romeo be okay. Don't y'all worry about him. What'd you say? Hi. All right. So with this cream, now you have to season it to your liking. I like to stir it up because sometimes it'll have, you see like at the top, it has some of the cream. So I like to stir it up a little bit. Romeo just gonna show his butt today. Hey, Romeo. All right. So you're gonna put this on low because you don't want it to burn. And I just covered up my waist. I sure did. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, good. All right. You can go ahead and put that on low. Now, pour it all in there because this is your sauce. Yep. Oh, I don't have my little thing. Hold on. All right. All right. So let's do with that. Let's clean this up real quick. Making a whole complete mess. All right. So with your coconut cream, you're gonna have that on low, and then you have to put your seasonings in here. So you season it how you want. What I'm making is Florentine spaghetti squash. Florentine spaghetti squash. So it's Italian for Meatless Monday. Great question if you just joined. Okay. All right. So with the coconut cream, you're gonna add your own seasoning to it. We're gonna put our nutritional yeast on there. So what happens when you use nutritional yeast? It has like a nice smoky cheese flavor. Okay. Well, it tastes like cheese. Yes. All right. Well, a little bit like cheese. But anyways. All right. Okay. So I'm using some of my crushed garlic. Put some of my garlic on in here. So if you got your garlic, go ahead and put some in here. Now, where did I get this from? Did I get this from Trader Joe's too? I don't even remember. I don't know where I got this from. And I don't usually use things that's already pre-made. I just like to have my whole fingers and everything smell like garlic. So go ahead and dig that through. Well, if you yes, yeah. So if you chop it up your garlic, then go ahead and chop up your garlic. All right. Let me do one more. Because you know when you have pasta, you gotta have the garlic aroma to it. All right. That's all you put in there is that garlic. Oh, wait, I can't see your comments. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. What'd you say? Oh, yes. Yes. Have I boiled and peeled your spaghetti squash? Oh, yeah, it's in the oven. Yeah. She's in the oven. She's been in there for a little bit. Oh, let me see. What was that? Who is that back there? Oh, that's my mother-in-law. Yeah. She walks through for her appearance. Y'all say hi. Hey, mama. Hey, mom. Hi. Okay, she said hey. Okay, so anyways, yes. Now to be honest, I can't see who. Wait, I'm not gonna mess up your name. I'm not gonna butcher that. But I never peeled spaghetti squash before because that can be a little hard on my hand. It's already hard to cut. My lord. Yes, with a big old knife. So yes. So I didn't peel it, but if you peel it, more power to you. You got a lot of strength. But yes, it's already in there. And so yes, it's baking. Okay. All right, sorry. All right. I want to catch up on my questions. Sorry, guys. Okay. So here we go. Now you're gonna put your seasons in here. Now I'm gonna put some more of my little special. And then no, she walked in on her own. She wanted to hear the production. She wanted to say hi to everybody. All right, so I get started up ready. All right, so I'm gonna use some of this garlic seasoning, garlic salt. It's not really that salty. So you can tell how much I put in there, so it's not that much. So dump that on in there. Put a little bit more I don't even know how to say this word. Seasoning blend, throw some of that in there. So whatever that you like in your pasta. So if you like it to have more rosemary, I'm more of a basil girl. Now listen, when what was it like? No, it wasn't last year. I think it was year before last. I had a basil tree. Well, it was a basil bush. And I tell you, that tree got so big. It really did. It was gonna really tall. Y'all see Reggie walking this say, hey Reggie. Hey Reggie. Reggie talking about hey. All right. So now we're gonna start in our nutritional needs. And then you're gonna have to taste it. Figure out if it tastes the way that you want it to taste. Because you gotta mimic the taste that you want. Now I'm not gonna tell you how how you want it to taste because you may not like my taste. All right. Anyway, so you sprinkle some of that in there. It helps me if I sprinkle a little bit at a time instead of all of it because then I feel like it's gonna cake up on me or something. Even though it doesn't, I know it doesn't, but I sprinkle a little bit at a time. Kind of like when you're making gravy. Y'all make gravy? Yeah. And mama tell you don't put all of that in there at once. You gotta put in there a little bit at a time and stir it up. Now, some of you, well, you probably can't see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it has changed. Oh, hold on a second. It has changed colors a little bit. If you see it. Can you see that? Okay. It has changed colors a little bit. So that's what it's gonna do. All right, I'm gonna use all this up. Remember, we're trying to make it stretch like the like 2 loaves and 5 fishes. Is it 5 fishes or 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread? No, it's 5. No, anyway, I'm about to mess it up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Got one little last week. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. All right, so let's check on our spaghetti squash. You look at it and see how it's doing. Hey. Okay. Okay. You want me to add some meat to my food, Red? That's it. Y'all see him in here interrupting the production. Y'all see what I mean? Them back nights, boy, I tell you, they golden. Sure. All right. Well, I guess I'm in the middle of production, so you can't be interrupted, Martha Stewart. Reggie, we're not doing that today. All right, so y'all know Reggie has absolutely 0 sense. All right, so let's just check on our spaghetti squash. So y'all see can y'all see that? I think some of y'all can see it. Scoot over here. Y'all can see how she's looking? She's looking roasted and toasted. Ooh, she almost ready. Go ahead and flip her on back over. Let her mind her business. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna put it back in the oven. Yes. Put you back. I'm gonna switch y'all out real quick. All right. Now, one secret I want to tell you that is my sauce still on? Yeah, okay. It ain't boiling yet. It's a slow boil. All right. Now, one thing that you can do to make your sauce a little bit thicker, this is an old school remedy. What y'all say? Oh, that looks good. Okay, thank you. One thing that you can, Mama, where you going? Oh, okay. Mama, get out of here. Oh, your water's on the table. It's already on the table over there. Yep. He already put it on the table. What was I coming here to get? Oh, okay. I remember now. Okay, so one little trick. No, that's not the right one. one little trick, if I can find it, that can help you. Well, this is a meatless Monday, even though Reggie come in here with his bark and his good Lord. Got so many seasons. It's ridiculous. But they are so food. Where is my I'm looking for the mushroom seasoning. I know y'all like mushroom seasoning. Ooh. Nope, it's really good. So what it does, oh my gosh, is it on the other side? Okay. All right. I'm hoping that I can find it. If I can't find it, then hell. Okay. We'll work it out. All right. So the mo here it is right here. Ta-da. She boiling. Y'all smell it? Would you say Zoom? Yes, it smells good, doesn't it? I know. I know. Okay, so with the mushroom seasoning, this right here. Oh, this is good. Yes. Trader Joe's. Y'all would swear I work for them, but I don't. Now you only need a little bit, but what it does is kind of help you to give it like a meaty flavor if you need it. You know, if you kind of new to this whole meatless deal, you may be like, ooh, this gotta have a taste of something. So if you use that mushroom seasoning, it kind of helps to give you that flavor. Yep, you're welcome. That's for free. Now, what I was saying earlier that can be useful. Oh, now we're gonna put the spinach in here. Y'all ready for that? I should have been recording. Girl, I ain't got time to record. Anyways, I'm saying I should have recorded some of what I was doing. I was gonna say to make your sauce a little bit thicker, you can use uh some baking soda. Is it baking soda or baking powder? Oh shoot, I forgot. I don't forgot now. Anyway, don't worry about it. If you need to make it thicker, you can use it to make like a little slurry and it'll thicken it up. I can't remember which one it is now. But anyway. All right, so let's combine some of your spinach in here. Okay. She over here talking to Romeo. All right, so let's put your little spinach, add your spinach to your sauce, and let that cook. Put this all over here. I tell you, boy, this production team gonna make it work. All right, so have your spinach in there and let it cook a little bit. You know, it don't take long for the spinach to get small. Okay. Yes. Hi. You want to do what? Oh, okay. Dr. Steven. Wait, look, you about to make me nervous. I'm like, who is that? All right, here we go. All right, so let that cook down a little bit because the spinach is gonna do its own thing and I done made a mess. So let me get my towel. Hey, how you doing? All right. Now if you look at our little stuff over here. It's gonna cook. Let that go ahead and boil so that spinach can get just right. Now, some people like to cook their spinach first to get it weathered down, but it's up to you. I like to put it within the sauce so it can kind of saute and all that. So let me show you how it looks from a people. Can y'all see? Yes. That's going to be scrumptious. You see, it don't take long for the poke little spinach. Spinach is mighty. They sure do shrink. All right, so let that go down. Now, one thing that we didn't do is we didn't taste. Well, I didn't get a chance to taste. Did you taste yours already? On my Zoom, did you taste yours already? Okay. All right, let me look at my mixed vegetables. My roasted vegetables. Y'all see the roasted vegetables? Ooh, yes, they just right. I could almost say they need to be a little bit longer, but no, don't cook all the nutrients out your vegetables. Let them have a little crunch to it. You got them? All right, put that over there. I'll set that over there. And then yep, now the spinach is all the way down. Ooh. Now the only thing that takes the longest is the what? Spaghetti squash. That's the only thing that takes the longest. So trust me, if you want to get it from the box, you can, but hey, it's not that much fun when you cook it yourself. All right. What's my time? I think it's been in there for a good 40 minutes. So let me see. Before we go too far, let me taste my sauce. Taste your sauce if it's to your liking. Okay. It's one more thing you think is missing though. One more thing. Let me see. I don't know if it's salt or is it. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yep. A little bit more herbs in there for me. Now that's just me, but if it tastes good to you, then that's it. If it's a winner chicken dinner, then all right, we in the business. All right, so mine is coming to a good boil. My spinach is ready. Everything is ready. Now I can combine my roasted vegetables. Y'all may need to make this for Valentine's Day. Somebody might be like, "Oh, they love me." Like, they love me a lot. Yes, we do. All right. Now, if you look at it, see, it looks pretty good. Can y'all see that? All right. Try not to move all my cameras. All right, now stir that all together. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Now, with your spaghetti squash, what you're gonna do? Get your bowl because we only gonna do one. We only gonna do one. Turn your fire down a little bit. We only gonna do one because I don't want to be on. I don't want to hold you up too long. So. Get you a bowl. All right. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that squash. I'm gonna take the small side, and then you're gonna gut it out, and just gut it out with your fork. Real easy to do. You may need to hold it because it is hot, you know. And if it's soft, it's okay. There you go. It's soft to the touch. Then you know it's done. See there? Look. Look how pretty she turned out. Oh, she loves us. See, that spaghetti squash worked hard for us. See, all you gotta do is just go, get it out like that. Now you decide how much you want to put in your bowl because you don't need to put the whole thing. I mean, unless you're gonna eat it all. But But just gut it out and put it in your bowl. Yep, that thing is hot. You see all that steam coming out of there? Okay. Oh, and if you got a seed in there, like, I found a seed. It's okay. We just take the seed out. All right, I'm trying not to get it all, but. Whew, okay, that's enough. All right, so you got a pretty good. Oops, turn it off. You got a pretty good helping of spaghetti squash there. You see that? You don't need a lot. Like, good Lord, that's a couple of tablespoons. All right. So now what you do, and I know you're like, well, you forgot the onions. No, I didn't. Remember, we got roasted onions in here, and then you top it off and top. Won't you do it? All right. So one thing I did forget to do was to put the the mozzarella inside of here. My bad. But it don't take long for the cheese to melt. I need to make this. Oh, thank you. All right. So the plant-based Target brand. Go ahead and sprinkle that on in there. You decide how much you want to put. Don't put the whole bag. Don't do that. That's not the same. Because you already your nutritional yeast is already already has like a nutty cheese flavor to it. Ooh, that looks good. Hold on, let me take a picture real quick. Quit playing. Girl, look, you came up with something. You came up with something. It looks good. Okay, my Zoom people love it. Okay, and and you have it tasting just right. Yes. Look at that. Yes. Hold on. I gotta record real quick. While I'm over here cutting the food. All right, let me stop acting up. Okay, so now let's add our mixture. Y'all ready? Oh, turn your oven off. Yeah, turn your oven off because you'll still be burning up. All right, so now let's add our mixture to our pasta. You got all the vegetables that you need. Yes. And to be honest, you really don't need it that thick. Some people like thick sauce. Some people don't like thick sauce. I don't need real thick sauce. All right. All right. So now you have it looking like this. You got it all plated. Now take you a little bit of them onions, sprinkle it on top. Oh, who doing Olive Garden? Who said Olive Garden? I thought y'all said. All right. Now let's open up our Parmesan. Follow my heart. How y'all do it? Okay, and that's it. Look at that. Look at that. That turned out really scrumptious. A whole hour, and I only danced for like a minute of a second. But y'all see that? Now that looks good. So let's try to taste it, because some people may need more salt, some people may not. But I'm hoping that you don't need any more salt, because I used a lot of garlic salt and stuff in here. So I'm in the middle of cooking, and people want to call me. All right, so let's go ahead and taste this. Oh, before I taste it, hold on, let me take a picture real quick before I mess it up. Hold on. Yes, that turned out really good. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make it look good. Boom. Yes. All right. So here we go. So now, let me back this up so you can kind of see There you go. What's going on? All right. So now it's time to taste. Y'all ready? Y'all caught up on Zoom? Uh, oh, how y'all just gonna be? How y'all? How y'all just gonna go ahead and taste without me? Ain't that's messed up? What? All right, but it turned out good. Okay, good. All right, so let's taste. Y'all ready? You got your little. Now, I want. I know somebody's saying, why would I want spaghetti squash when I really want the real squash? I mean, the real spaghetti. I know you want the real spaghetti. You want the real spaghetti where it makes you feel full and your stomach about to explode. Yeah, but you don't have to do all that. Get you some spaghetti squash and still feel good. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Listen, listen. This right here, can y'all see me on all three cameras? This right here is scrumptious. I told y'all this is gonna be good. This is really good. It really is. I'm just saying. Y'all need to try and get into this. Now, when you eat spaghetti squash, you do not it's not gonna make you feel um like full like the other squash because this is vegetables, not a whole bunch of pasta and carbs, but it's really good. Y'all see that? Look at all that. You see all that wholesome. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. Mm, look, let me just show you how good it is. It ain't got a seed in it. That's all right. Just pull the seed out. Because there's usually one or two seeds in it if I didn't gut it all the way out. So this is really good. So y'all try this at home. The next time that you are wanting to make an Italian dish, get you some herbs and things together. This is completely meatless. You can use that seasoning like I used that I forgot what to do. Oh, this right here, the little mushroom and company. Mm-hmm. Multi-purpose. You can put this on anything, and it gives it that meaty flavor. Trust me, it's good. All right. So I appreciate y'all joining me on cooking with me. Mm, 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 mm. That right there? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. This is good. All right. So I appreciate you guys joining. January is almost over. Where I put this on? January is almost over. So that doesn't mean that you should not be able to try meatless on any occasion. Okay. Let me turn up some of my little music there because it can definitely help you to look at food a little bit differently. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry. She was screaming. But I appreciate you guys joining me on Cooking with V. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do if I'm going to make it to where I'm doing this once a month or because I don't want to do it every week. It can be a little bit taxing for me at times. But and plus some of y'all probably don't like to go to the store every week. I definitely don't. But I will tell you this. The one thing that I've noticed differently is that if I don't buy all of my vegetables for the evening, I mean for the month, it helps to kind of save on the money because if I just say, okay, this week I want to have, you know, like zucchini or I want to have some broccoli or whatever, it helps to go and buy them the week of because sometimes if you buy them at the beginning of the month and then you don't eat it till the third week, they tend to look a little bit different. So that's just something that I've noticed. So it really helps for me not to buy everything at once. Because I used to do that and have the refrigerator full. And then something happened and I'm like, oh, dang, I forgot I had it in there. And now it's starting to look a little shriveled. So, hey, Aroma. All right, but just a little tip for you. So I'm thinking that I will do this. I'm not for sure. Y'all let me know. Should I do it once a month? Should I do it once a quarter? It doesn't always have to be vegan or plant-based, but I love exploring with different foods so that way you can kind of see what all you can do with a variety of options. The more that you're able to learn and explore different foods, then the better you'll feel. Okay, because when you're doing vegan or plant-based or whatever kind of diet that you're on, don't call it a diet, call it a lifestyle change, because that's what it is. This is a lifestyle change. So we're eating to live, we're not eating to die. I'm just saying. All right. I'm through preaching. Yes. All you she said her husband liked it. That's good. Y'all watch that whole pot be gone. Yep. All right. So join me next week for the last one, next Monday for the last segment of Meatless Mondays, and it's going to be American. So I'm thinking about making it simple, but I haven't decided yet. I remember now. Now, have you guys had vegan ribs? Y'all ain't had vegan ribs? Oh my God. You need to join next Monday. Y'all love ribs, right? I'm telling you. Vegan ribs are the bomb. I know you're looking at me like, girl, that ain't. Come on, join on back with me next Monday and we can eat them together. So that way you can see what it tastes like. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, y'all stay blessed, and I appreciate you following me. Let me find my. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my little thing to turn it off. So I appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to follow Share the Tea with V on social media. And until then, be intentional, be insightful, and be impactful in everything that you do. Okay.